If communications requests are coming at you like crazy through emails, text, hallways conversations, even on Sunday mornings, this video is for you. Today I'm going to show you the communications dashboard that I built for my church that I use every single week now to streamline communications requests, and I'm going to show you how you can build it yourself. This isn't about another app to use in your daily workflow. This is about using systems and processes to redeem your time so you can get back to being with people. Now let's jump straight into the tutorial. One thing that I want to show you guys is something that I've developed myself to help me stay organized and to stay on top of all the requests that are coming through. And if you're like me, you do have a lot of these requests coming through. So I've actually taken my communications priority pyramid, I've taken my who, what, how framework, and I've implemented those into an artificial intelligence that allows me to create a dashboard where my fellow church staff members can go to a website that is linked to our church's website and send in graphics requests. Once they send those graphics requests in, I can then go in and see the priority level. The artificial intelligence goes in and sets a level of importance of when the graphic needs to be made, how much time frame. So what I did was I used a program that you could use today. You could actually go in and create one of these right now. I used a platform called Lovable, but there are other platforms like Base33, Replit, and all those, where it's basically called vibe coding, no coding. You can go in, just like ChatGPT, tell it what you want it to develop, and it'll create it for you, and then you can host it through your own website and provide it as a resource for your staff. So here's what I did. I took my pyramid, I combined it with my who, what, how framework, and then I put it into a dashboard. In that dashboard are request cards that gets all the information from my fellow staff members. That would be, is it a graphic? Is it a social media post? Is it a video? Then we'll ask them, when does the piece of content need to be finished? When is the actual event? Is it an external event? Is it an internal event? Is it a small group event? Is it going into social media? Is it going into flyers? They ask them all of these different questions, and we'll dive into that here in a second. I'll show you the dashboard so that way you can get an idea of what it looks like. But I ask all those questions, and then it uses, I think it was using OpenAI for a little while. I think I switched it over to Gemini for its processing, and it takes all of my information from my pyramid, my who, what, how framework, and then gives me a priority level so I know what graphics need to be made and when. So no longer are the days, and I know that you probably deal with this right now, where you get an email request from one person, you have another person come to your office and say, hey, can you make this graphic for me? Another, Sunday morning, a church member says, hey, my small group needs a graphic for this event. We no longer do it that way. We say that we have a system, we have a process in place, and it needs to follow through that system and process. And so once I set this up, my ability to stay focused on all the graphics requests that were coming in every single week were incredible. And it also, because it has the priority pyramid, tells me if I need to be working on it, if I need to get AI to assist me with it, or if I just need to send it over to AI. And you can add another level to this. If you are, at a church where you have multiple volunteers on your communications team, this could be something that you get into like tier 2, maybe even tier 3 with like a new volunteer and say, hey, I need you to take care of this graphic. So they put in the request cards and I get it on an admin dashboard. And then I can see the timeline of when it needs to be completed. So let me show you what I created through Lovable. We'll jump into my screen here. Hey, hold up for just 1 second. If you are wanting access to the full toolkit that goes along with this training, all you have to do is go down to the description below, click that link. It's absolutely free. It comes with my free ebook, workbook pages, posters, all of the above, things that will help you implement AI into your ministry today. This toolkit is exactly what you need to get started, to start seeing results within the next 24 hours. So if you want access to that toolkit, just go to the description below, click that link, and it will be there for you absolutely free. Now let's jump back into the training. As you can see, what we're looking at right now is our communications dashboard. If you are just a staff member, you will not see this admin dashboard option over here, but you will see submit request and my request. You'll see information about who you are. You can obviously sign out, but then down here is, I can see this, but also the other staff members can see this as well. You can see how many graphics are in the queue to get done. So red priority graphics, yellow priority graphics, green priority graphics, and then blue. Red would be things that need to get done now. Yellow is it's coming. Green is you got time, and blue is it's very neutral. It could be well down the road. They were just trying to be considerate of to me and go ahead and get the graphic in, request in, even though it's like 6 months from now. It looks a little low right now because I'm filming this on a Friday. I just got done with the whole work week, so we knocked out a few of these projects. And I had to reset the dashboard this week as well. But other than that, let me show you exactly how you go in here and would make a request. So once again, built this entirely on Lovable. Took me about an afternoon to prompt everything correctly. And now our staff has full access to this. So if they go in here to create a new request, they can pick graphic design, video production. They can say Easter egg hunt for 2026. They can pick a date. I have no idea when Easter is this year, so I'm just going to pick a random one. We're going to say the 5th, so we're going to say the Easter egg hunt is on the 4th. And the audience, this is going to be a community event. We want to invite the community to it. We need the graphic. This is an advanced planning, so we would say advanced. What do they need? Flyers or handout, presentation slides, landing page, social media post. I would say for something like this, we don't need a landing page, but we would like to go into a flyer, social media post, presentation slide. And then as you can see, there is option for graphic design and video production. Well, they could go down here and say, well, I need both. So you can say other, I also need a video to go with this. It needs to overall be fun for the whole community to feel invited. From here, they could actually drag and drop other elements. So if like they had the same event last year, they could actually drop the old files from last year so you can have a starting point. Or if they've seen another church or organization do it, they could do that as well. And if they have any other special requests, they can do that. Then they just go down here to submit request. Boom, it sends it over, and then we're ready to go. Now you can see there's a new green priority here in the dashboard. As the user, they could see their requests, so they could go to my request, and they can see Easter egg hunt 2026, and under Easter egg hunt, they can see that it's in queue. It gave it a priority of getting it done to 7 to 10 days, but it is well over a month. Deliverables, we need a flyer, slide, social media post, other event timeline. It's 120 days left until the event. 8 days to complete. You could go in there and adjust that if you need to, and all their special information. You can see all of that here, and it actually shows workflow. Tier 1, manual. That means I am in charge of putting it together. This one over here got put in as Tier 2, AI assisted. So they can go in here, see their requests. They'll understand what kind of graphic they're going to get as well. And then from an admin perspective, you can see how many requests you've had come in, how many are in queue, ready to go, how many you're actually working on, and how many you've completed. And then you can see those cards as well. So I see Easter egg hunt 2026. It's a Tier 1. It's in queue. I've got this many days until the event, 8 days to complete. We'll push that a little bit as the admin. But then you can see here, there's a Tier 2 assisted one, Tier 2, Tier 2. There's not a lot of Tier 3s right now because we're not getting a lot of small group things in right now. But I built this dashboard completely for free. And you could use it
absolutely free if you wanted to, using something like Lovable. It does come with like a little banner that comes down here. It says created with Lovable. You can't use your own custom URL at that point. I've hosted it on my own platform, so I will still have the ability to use my own URL. So that way it's easier for my staff members to get to. But also it just looks more professional in my sense. So if this is something that you can use as a tool whenever you're combining all these skills that you're learning as somebody that's figuring out what church and ministry looks like in an artificial age. We are well out of the information age at this point. We are moving into the AI age, and we have an opportunity to either A, stay behind and not move forward and not learn how to use these tools, or B, learn how to use them and use them to the best of our ability so we can do things like this. We can redeem our time. Think about how much time you would save if you had a dashboard like this and you weren't chasing down graphics requests as a pastor, as a communications director, as an outreach director. This kind of creation is something that would have cost us $10,000, $20,000 to hire an engineer to come in and build this for your church. I did it for free. And I pay a little bit because I want my own URL because I'm a little bougie and I like to have that stuff. But you could do this absolutely for free using a place like Lovable. So this isn't an ad. I'm not going to put any kind of like code or anything. I'm just trying to help you guys redeem your time because I know how important it is for us to be doing this kingdom work and to get back to being with people. So use these tools. Use things like these systems I've given you. Create new dashboards. Create different ways to do workflows. This is a time unlike any time we've ever had. All the excuses are gone. We have no excuse to ever say that we don't have the tools that we need to do. Right now, most AI is free. And there's going to come a time, I know there will be, where they're going to put the brakes on it and they're going to start charging way more than what they're using right now. Use this time as your advantage to get ahead and to learn how we can use these tools to build the kingdom.
Now, this dashboard only works because of the systems that I've put into place beforehand. And I dove into all of those systems in my AI and ministry masterclass, where I go into how to prioritize your work, how to use AI responsibly, and how to make sure that your processes are streamlined so that way you can do what's actually important, and that's being with people. If you want to check out that masterclass, I encourage you to click this video right here. And hey, if you found value in this video, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It lets me know that you found this video helpful and that you enjoy being around here. So I'm going to go ahead and see you guys over in that full masterclass.